coming. We are Script Not Found. My name's Mason. I'll be your host tonight. We're going to do some improv for you. We have a cast here that's going to help me do that, and I'm going to introduce them. This is Will! Will, you were the first downstairs by a lot.
Yep.
What's the last time you beat someone really badly in something?
The last time I beat someone really badly at something was I played table tennis with my little 12-year-old brother, and you know how you're supposed to let people win, and I didn't.
Kick his ass! Yeah, that's right! This is Hayden, everybody! Hayden, what's the last time you were really satisfied with the job you just did?
Yesterday at work, I did a good job.
Good day at work! That's right! Alright, this is Bree, everybody! Bree, approximately how many different articles of clothing do you think you own if you just had to completely guess?
100.
100 pieces of clothing, that's right!
I have that many socks. No way.
Oh, I didn't count them.
This is Sasha! Sasha, if you had to recommend a lifestyle change for any of these people right now, what's something you think would work really well?
Oh, definitely kombucha cleanse.
Kombucha cleanse, do it! Do it right now! This is Lorcan, everybody! Lorcan, if you could tell them to chant something, what would you tell them to chant?
Hyun Jin Ryu! Hyun Jin Ryu!
All right!
Hyun Jin Ryu!
A pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers that you all really care about. Lorcan, everybody! He just really likes that guy.
He started yesterday, didn't do well.
So you want them to cheer for someone who did a bad job yesterday?
You gotta pick people up when they fall down.
That's right! Awesome.
Team sport, people.
Everyone, we have a very special guest today as always, and I'm super excited, so I'm going to introduce him right now. Please help me welcome from the TV show Bones, Eric Millegan! Join us, because we're going to play our opening game. We're going to play an opening game, and it's called Experts Challenge. The way it works is that behind me I have a panel of experts who know how to lecture and impart knowledge on you all. And they'll be having a little bit of a lecture/debate where they tell you all they know and they fight for the spotlight. One person may speak at a time, and the way they may steal the baton from each other is by objecting validly to something that was said. I'm the judge of what's valid. I will let them know if they may take the baton, and they will if they succeed. Whoever's speaking at the end of 4 minutes is the winner, and we all want to be the winner, right, Cass? It really matters a lot. Eric actually asked before the show starts if there's a winner for every single thing we're doing tonight, so this is the thing where he can win it, so he's going to try really hard. Can I get a suggestion from you what they are all an expert on? Candle making. Oh my goodness. They're all expert candle makers. That's right. Who here feels the most expert at candle making right now? Bree does. So Bree's going to start. Yeah, whoever's speaking at the end of 4 minutes wins. I think that's all you need to know. So please, a big round of applause for Experts Challenge.
A tried and true profession. It involves melting down wax and then putting into a mold with a wick. There are many types of candles. The really fun ones now are 3 wicks because they burn it either faster or slower. We don't know, but it burns different.
There's no definitive anything in that.
Yeah, that was a really wishy-washy. That's great.
Being wishy-washy is not a good quality in most people. Like people like some definite answers.
Challenge! It's not a good quality in any people.
That's right, come over here.
That was wishy-washy. I'm gonna go back to candles because that's why you're all here. They smell very good. And
challenge!
Fantastic.
There's unscented candles.
There's unscented candles.
So there are scented candles with all sorts of different flavors. There are also candles.
Challenge!
Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat them. They're not.
Yeah, not flavored.
One time I put a candle in my mouth and ate it because I thought it smelled good, so it ate good. That logic does not hold.
Challenge! She said it ate good. It ate good isn't good. When you speak about something being consumed in a good What were you trying to say?
You're gonna call someone out on the way they talk. You gotta talk well. Like, that's basic.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Is talk well?
It is, so shut up.
Common misconception, people say I do good. Superman does good, which means like creating good in the world. I'm doing well, which means like having a good day.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's not doing that well.
Yeah.
So if you're having like a tough day, you feel free to like share with each other. Lorcan could have come into practice today.
People don't share with each other when they're having a tough day.
That's right, that's right. Yeah. Tell some people do it.
Yeah. when you're having a bad day, you don't want to talk to anybody because it's a really, really bad day. I know you guys feel like this sometimes. You don't want to talk to anybody at all. If someone talks to you, you're like, get away, get away. We're almost there. I'm going to win, right?
Challenge! He's just in this for the trophy. I'm trying to give knowledge. Okay, people do have bad days, and some people want to spend that time alone, but not me. Whenever I'm feeling bad, I want to spread that bad.
Challenge.
Misery loves company.
Drag everyone down with him.
Let's go. That's bad.
Even if you're feeling bad, you keep it bottled up inside of you. You don't want to spread
Challenge! If you're feeling bad, like from an illness, you can actually spread it really, really effectively.
Yeah, you can't bottle that up. Come up here. 2 minutes.
Do you know, when you sneeze, you are expelling millions, I say millions, of virus and bacteria. And that usually gets inhaled or passed on to an object, and then somebody else interacts with it.
Challenge! It doesn't usually get inhaled. I spend time alone. I spend like a lot of time alone. When I'm commuting, I sneeze sometimes, and then like the germs are just in my car with just me. There's no one else there. I don't carpool, and then they stay in my car forever, or they fly out the window.
Challenge!
I got the window down.
Oh, he answered what I was going to
All
say.
right.
I don't know about you. I like to keep the windows down when I'm driving because I live in LA. It's pretty hot.
You do know about me.
Yeah, that's right. He does know better. I don't know about you. Yeah.
We've been spending like almost all day together. That's everything there is to know about me. He knows how I dress. He knows that I don't quite know what I'm doing when I'm doing the improv.
I think there's more to Eric than Eric's giving himself credit.
What's his character?
Eric seems like a pretty diverse, complex.
Challenge!
Yeah.
Someone who's an expert on something wouldn't say that it seems a way. Like he just implies.
Yeah, come up here. That's what Eric's like.
When you know about Eric like I do, which I do, I'm not gonna say he seems like anything. I'm gonna say Eric is a strong, lovable marathon runner. He's ran 2 New York City marathons.
Yeah.
I don't know if we know that.
Will does, it's true.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I do know that because we communicated. And you know what's good for communicating? Candles.
Challenge! You can't communicate with candles.
Not very well. Go up
No,
here.
yeah, you can! The beacons are lit! So, people do communicate with smoke signals. Candles don't give off nearly enough smoke to create any sort of
Challenge.
signal.
You can see like a light in the darkness from like miles and miles away.
Yeah, like
That's a
Paul
big deal.
Revere or whatever. Come up here.
Paul Revere was a great man.
30 seconds.
He had a good family. I think he had 3 kids.
Challenge! I said he thinks again.
Yeah, I gotta go up here.
Paul Revere was the best.
Challenge! Paul Revere was not the
Yeah,
best.
go up here.
The guy who actually noticed the British was the best. Paul Revere just
Challenge!
told
Yeah.
people.
I don't think he's the best. I think it was pretty easy to see the signal. He just happened to be outside.
Yeah.
We shouldn't reward mediocrity, okay? It's time to get ahead, okay? It's time for us to
15 seconds.
try to be the best that we can be. We don't need, if you see light, that's great, good. We don't need to be like rewarded for that. I'm standing by what I said.
Challenge!
Yeah.
Sasha can't win because that would be rewarding mediocrity.
Yeah, what's up? Challenge. Yeah.
What?
Challenge!
All right, Lorcan, wait. Yes. We can't let mediocrity win, so everyone just happens to be standing here. Perfect. That was Experts Challenge. Looks like Lorcan took the victory. Sasha's funeral will be tomorrow.
What the heck?
That was great. All right. A big thanks to Eric, everyone. A big thanks to Eric. All right. Now the 6 of us, these 4, me and Sasha, are going to play a game called 3 Rooms for You. So we're going to line up at the back here, and we are going to form 3 different rooms. We are each going to have a scene partner. Me and Will, Bree and Sasha, and Hayden and Lorcan are each a pair. We're going to be doing our own scenes for you, and we will take the baton from each other by clapping to clap ourselves in. When we transition between scenes, we must take the line that was previously said in the other scene. For example, if Will said something in our scene like,
Oh my, that's big.
then they'd clap in and they'd start their scene with,
Oh my, that's big.
and you're not going to think anything weird about that. Great. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're going to transition scenes. That way we're all going to get our own suggestions, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So Will and I are going to take a suggestion, and he's going to ask for it.
Oh, what's something you've always wanted for Christmas or
Ostrich.
Hanukkah? An
Ostrich. Ostrich. Dream big. All right.
Dream big and flightless.
What's this?
It's a bike.
It's a bike?
Yeah.
Drink small. And play.
What's something I shouldn't tell Sasha?
She's mediocre. Oh, I heard mediocrity.
So we're gonna go over suggestions. Ours is ostrich.
Bike.
Mediocrity.
All right, everyone. This is 3 years. Big end. I'm really proud of you. You're gonna do great today.
I don't know. Okay, they're so
They're so big.
They're
I know.
large.
I know. Very large. I know. But Tomas, today is the day you're gonna wrangle up all the ostriches for the zoo, and I'm really excited to let my trainee finally blossom. You know, you're gonna do great. They love you.
Hon, I
Take
know,
Richard for example, the alpha ostrich. Richard loves you. He let you feed him yesterday. Didn't even kick you once.
I've wrangled larger animals before.
Look, you don't need to. I get it. You don't need to brag to me. You've already proven yourself. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna.
I don't need to
do
know
it.
what kind of car you drive.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drive my sweet Porsche right up to the.
You don't need to do this. Look, every time you
Step
get
out of
nervous,
my Armani
Tomas,
suit and.
Tomas. Every time you get nervous, you become a big braggart, and we don't need it, right?
Oh.
We want some action today, Tomas. That's
sorry.
why you're on your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should I the watch off or?
Watch Off is the brand. It's pretty nice. It's got 2 wheels. It's got some pedals. Basically,
Dad, you don't have to buy me a bike. I can tell how much you're hating this.
Just because I don't know how to ride a bike doesn't mean you should know how to ride a bike, right? I mean, I would say you did. Yeah, but your mother said I had to come here. Okay, I don't want you to ride a bike. That's me personally. But I want you to have the bike because your mother wants you to have the bike. And I want what she wants. Because we're a team.
You're just saying that you don't want me to have the bike.
If you wanted a scooter, you could have that and be the nicest scooter.
Because you know how to scooter.
I scoot.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s. I scooted. That's all I got. I scooted in the 60s.
You drove me here. Can I have a car?
I mean, you're 12, but I really don't want you to have a bike. So. If you want
to get to school somehow.
That's true.
Got to get to school somehow, but the meteors, they're...
I feel really unprepared for this event.
I knew the shower was coming.
Yeah, I brought gloves.
It's okay. Mom made me pack 2 emergency supply kits because somebody doesn't have their head screwed on right.
Thanks, older sister. If one of us die, I hope it's me.
If one of us die, I hope it's me.
I appreciate it, Dad.
Okay, so you're gonna. Well, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, so you figure it out.
Hey, look, I don't want to tell you what to do, but the fact that you have blood on your hands is probably a bad sign.
Yeah, I should have taken off my NFL championship ring.
Tomas! You need to focus on the task at hand. What's something we know about what Richard likes?
He likes the smell of cheese.
And so?
And so we should have cheese here.
Exactly.
I own a cheesery.
No, stop it! Tomas, you're bleeding because you didn't interact with Richard properly. All right, he's got a temper, that Richard.
He does.
He doesn't care how much money you have or how nice your car is.
He cares a little.
He doesn't care how nice you're. That's a police officer.
Oh, that's a police officer! Help! Help!
We'll get his attention this way if we scream.
I think we need a cohesive message. So just help.
Help!
We're the last people left in this town.
Okay, let's look really capable.
Oh no. Okay. Will you just start digging the hole for the bunker, and then I'll.
Yeah. Okay. Which kind of bunker do we want?
Oh, come on!
Okay, blade part. Big
Play
bunker.
part.
Big bunker.
It's a year difference. How do you know so much less than me?
Just really like to try really hard.
Okay. Everyone else has evacuated. Oh, school's closed. Thank God. They're gone. Everyone's gone.
They're gone. Everyone's gone. What did you do? I just got a drink from the 7-Eleven.
Don't look under the car.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go home. We're gonna tell your mom we got you a bike. We got you a bike.
Are we gonna go get the bike first?
That's a good point. Why don't I drive?
Why don't I drive? Okay, I've got a couple of cars lined up. We're in the thick of things here, and I can tell.
We're in the thick of things here, and if I hear you ask for crackers one more time,
I'm hungry.
Oh, nice. Petting an ostrich, always advisable. We're going to play a game called Fresh Choice. Super fun. It's got Hayden, Sasha, and Bree in it, so please give a round of applause. Hayden, Sasha, and Bree are going to be doing a scene. It's like any other scene, except that every time I ding my bell, one of them has to take the last thing they said and come up with a new thing that rhymes with that thing. So, for example, if one of them said something like...
Don't touch my back.
Don't touch my back, I might say, Hayden, Fresh Choice, and he'd have to say...
Those are some sweet slacks.
Right, yeah, so you have to say something that rhymes with it. The last thing we leave him off on is the only thing he said in the first place. Does that make sense? Where might three people meet up?
In a mine.
In a mine. A mine. So you're in a mine, and this is Fresh Choice, everyone. Big round of applause.
yo ho.
Come! Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not starting?
No, sorry, we're starting. She's just doing her pre-picking prayer.
Oh.
So we have to let her finish first.
No, I'll be quiet for that. That's
We've lost a lot of good canaries this week.
a lot of good canaries.
Protect us
Protect us.
and pick on. Great,
Pick.
let's go.
I liked how you ended that with pick on. You know, they have it up on the walls all around this stuff, and you know, it's sometimes easy to forget the slogan of the mine. Pick on.
You know, the days just drag on.
You know, with all those canaries dying and stuff, you know, you'd think they'd make us leave.
Hayden, Fresh Choice.
Did you see some on my sleeve?
Fresh Choice.
Weave. It's with the old logo.
Far less applicable.
It makes no sense in terms of what's picking most
Of
of
course.
Yeah.
But that's how mergers work, you know?
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get a promotion.
You are?
Wow.
Well, I got
Bree, Fresh Choice.
Cow.
Bree, Fresh Choice.
Now?
I just got my MBA.
It's just I really miss the old days when we were down here picking as a team, and now you're all this business guy, and it seems like you really changed, you know.
Sasha, Fresh Choice.
It really seems like we're gnomes.
Sometimes it does.
Wait, you need to sort of flesh that out for me.
It's no way the seven gnomes.
Yeah, the working
You know where
song.
they're on getting the gnomes are picking the diamonds.
Yeah, and that makes me what? Snow White?
Dibs
Pretty sure those were
dibs on
dwarves
Sleepy.
too. I don't think they were gnomes. Wait, is this the same story?
You're right, they were dwarves.
You know, you're lashing out at me for trying to get a promotion. It almost seems like you trying to go for one of those promotions too. I mean,
Well, I don't have an MBA.
Sasha.
Well, I don't know about today. Maybe another day, maybe tomorrow I'll go for a promotion. Maybe the day after tomorrow.
I'm talking
Not
about
today.
general future. I mean, I'm
Guys, there's only one elevator, which means there's only one elevator operator.
That's
So
true.
if he's gonna get that promotion,
You think I'm running for elevator operator?
what could get better than this? The elevator. It's like you're running a carnival ride.
You know that guy that shows up when we're getting into the mine?
Oh, Boss Man.
Yeah, Boss Man. He's in a suit and he's smoking a big cigar.
You want to smoke? You know what happens when you smoke? This is a safer job than smoking.
I can smoke right now if I wanted to. Look,
So
I'm
you
actually-
wouldn't.
No,
You
it's
would
fine.
not.
I
No,
think
no,
there's
no,
the
no,
side, the other under
Bree.
the line,
Bree.
the crime. It's illegal.
All right. Glad they changed that. That was Fresh Choice, everyone. We saw some great rhymes, like Sasha's gnome thing. That was my favorite part, personally. I don't know what she thought she was rhyming with, but it wasn't what I thought she was rhyming with. That's okay. Mediocrity is the theme of today's show. All right. So, although I'd love to keep shitting on Sasha for all of eternity, it's time for our next thing. Our next thing involves our special guest, so please welcome back to the stage, Eric Millegan! All right, so Eric's going to help us play a game. It's called Three-Headed Spelling Bee. The way it works is that I run a talk show, and on my talk show, I have champions from all kinds of sports. But for today, we have the champion of the National Spelling Bee on, except this time he's kind of a little bit of a weirdo. Because Eric is going to fuse with Lorcan and Will and become the same contestant with 3 different heads. This contestant speaks in a very specific way. They speak one word at a time, and when they're spelling words for you, they speak one letter at a time. We're going to give them words they can spell and things like that. We're also going to give a little interview because it's so exciting to have them on. So please, studio audience, please help me welcome the National Spelling Bee champion of the All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're honored to have a very gifted and talented guest on the show today. He needs no introduction because he's famous from his recent run as Spelling Bee champion, but we will still let him introduce himself, as I'm sure you're all very excited to meet him. So please, introduce yourself. Let the audience know who they're talking to.
My
Name
is Jeremy.
Renner.
Jeremy Renner. That's right. Jeremy Renner is our special guest. Now, I'm sure there are lots of things I would interview Jeremy Renner about, but instead we'll have him spell words for me on my talk, which is going to be amazing. So, Jeremy, it's so great to have you. Now, so let's give him a word. Let's warm him up, though. So let's give him an easy word to spell for Jeremy Renner. What's a word you think Jeremy Renner can definitely spell? Cow. Cow. Let's see it, Jeremy.
Cow.
C.
Oh!
W. Cow.
Awesome. Big round of applause for Jeremy Renner. All right. Now, Jeremy, we've been wanting to get you on the show for a long time. Not for a movie you've been in recently, but because you kicked a bunch of little kids' ass in the spelling bee competition. Is that right? Can you tell me what it was like up there with all your fame and fortune, setting that all aside for the noble cause of winning spelling bees?
It
Was
very
pleasurable
Time.
for
us.
Wait, for us, you mean, do you have,
me.
Myself.
And
Awesome. Perfect. So you're a team of one. You're an army of one. Is this philosophy something you've always felt is true about you, or is it just unique to spelling? Like, let me know. What's the thing behind that?
Well,
I
have
a
lot
of
time
to
spell.
things.
so
I
Try
to
split
it.
up.
Okay, so you're trying to split it up because you have lots of times to spell things, and that's why you're an army of one. Great. Awesome. I love it. I'm sure your schedule is very busy. You have lots of lines to memorize, lots of shooting to do, and yet you find time to be a wizard at definitions and words and stuff. So where do you find the time to practice all that?
I
Like
to
do
push-ups.
in
my
Pajamas.
and
when
I
do
push-ups
practice.
spelling.
Awesome, great. So he spends lots of time doing push-ups, so he also spends, therefore, a lot of time spelling. Let's hear these spelling skills that Jeremy Renner has. So please give me, every time I say his name, it's going to laugh. Please give me some words for him to spell. What'd you say?
Cacophony.
Cacophony. That's a nice spelling bee word. Let's hear it.
Cacophony. C.
C
A.
P
H
O.
N
Y
Cacophony.
No, that wasn't right. Oh, it was really close. Now, cacophony, can you please define the word cacophony for us?
Cacophony. A.
thing
that
Is
loud
Good job.
Okay, there we go. Love it, love it. Now let's get some more words. We'd love to hear this. What'd you say?
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum. Let's hear it.
Simulacrum.
I
U
L
A C
R
U
M.
Simulacrum.
I've never heard that word in my life, so I don't know. But it's impressive nonetheless.
That was right if you don't consider the second M. But
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's right, except for when it's not. Perfect. Let's do simulacrum in a sentence because I want to know what it means.
Simulacrum.
I
like
Simulacrums.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. Get another word. He's red hot. He's red hot over here.
Cantankerous. Paradigm.
Paradigm. Let's hear it.
Paradigm.
P
A
R
A
D
I
G
M.
Paradigm.
Best spelling we ever had by a lot. So paradigm. Let's use that in a sentence.
Paradigm. I
Have
A
paradigm.
The sentences suck. The sentences are terrible, but the spelling is perfect. All right, let's get some more words.
Cantankerous.
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 C
N
T
N
K
O
R
U
S.
All right, he was reduced to tears halfway through. He got it. He got there. That's right. Now, let's get an audience question. I'm sure Jeremy, don't ask any movie questions about Jeremy because he doesn't know the answer to those. But please, ask away. I'm sure there's things you want to know about Jeremy Renner.
How do you go to the bathroom?
How do you go to the bathroom? How do you pee, Jeremy Renner? How? Let's hear it.
simple.
Together.
We
Just
Go.
All right. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's get a
What was your favorite moment in the final spelling bee match?
when
I
spelled
the
correct.
word.
Yeah, you're really sick of spelling the wrong words. They tell you to spell a word, you spell a totally different word. I've been there. Great. Let's get some more words. Let's get some really hard words. Let's try to stump him. He's the best speller I've ever seen.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Go!
S U B
E
R
A
C
P
L
A
D
I
Q
Answer the cue. We all know that. More words. Xenophobic.
xenophobic. X
E
N O
P
H O
B
I C xenophobic.
Too enthusiastic about xenophobia. Let's hear you define xenophobia.
Xenophobic.
people
R
Xenophobic.
I'm gonna kick your ass if you do another sentence that way. Everyone, I do want to note that we said xenophobic and they went, and then they spelled it with a lot of gusto. So, what's another word that means a bad thing? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
M
Y
O
N
N
A
I
S
S
E
mayonnaise.
So close to the finish line. To the finish line. All right. Now I wanna. This has been a lot of fun, but Jeremy Renner is very busy. He has to go star in movies or whatever. We're gonna give him one really hard word. What's a word you've always wanted to hear Jeremy Renner spell?
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia. Me too.
All right. Thalassophobia. The
Wait, is the first letter the?
Are we spelling it?
Let's get a new word! Jeremy just shat himself. Really bad, but it's okay. The word of the day is mediocrity, so spell it.
Mediocrity. M
E
D
I
O
C R
I
T Y
mediocrity.
Nailed it. Take us home, Jeremy. What's the definition of mediocrity?
Mediocrity.
when
U
Are
not
good
but
not
bad.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
a little too enthusiastic about xenophobia.
Seriously, you were like, oh, cantankerous, and you're like, xenophobia. That was awesome. We're gonna play our last game of the night for you, and it's super exciting. It's one of our favorites. It features Will Stone, everybody. All right. This is a game called Mystery Things. The way it works is that Will's going to be sent out of the room, and we're going to give him a bunch of activities with twists on them that he needs to do. But he's not going to be in the room, so he's not going to know what they are, so we need to communicate what he's doing and what's weird about it to him through gibberish and pantomime. Helping us do this is Eric Millegan, welcome him one more time. Eric is going to be doing gibberish and pantomime with all of us to help Will guess his activities and all that. We're going to kick Will out of the room right now. So on 3, say what you've always wanted to say to him, which is, "Hey, Will, get out of here." 1, 2, 3. Hey, Will, get out of here. Is that too mean? Am I getting too mean? I'm getting too into it.
Xenophobe.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's weird to call him a xenophobe and then tell him to get out. Sending mixed messages. We're going to give Will some activities, all right? What's an activity that you do to unwind and relax? You can do it many times.
Horseback riding.
Horseback riding. So he's going to be horseback riding. And instead of the saddle he's sitting in for the horse, we're going to put in a completely different thing. Can I get any noun in the world? What did you say back there?
Radish.
A radish. So he's horseback riding, sitting on a radish. All right, he's going to do another activity now. This is completely different from horseback riding because you can't do it outside. What's an activity you need to be in a building for?
Getting fired. Window.
Getting fired. That's not true. You can get fired outdoors.
Everybody come inside.
Yeah. Let's fire Will. So Will's getting fired. And instead of his termination slip, what is he being handed?
Twister board.
He's being handed a twister board. This is how he knows he's getting fired. All right. And finally, what's an activity you associate with the wintertime?
Mowing the lawn. Ice skating.
Kissing. When you kiss someone, what do you kiss someone after or during?
Mistletoe. Ice skating.
Oh, you're kissing someone under the mistletoe. Is that okay? Yeah, they're kissing someone under the mistletoe. Perfect. So cute. And instead of the mistletoe, can I get a noun that is a place?
Denny's.
Korea.
The Eiffel Tower. So he's kissing under the mistletoe, and instead of the mistletoe, he's kissing.
That's incredible. That's
really cute.
He's kissing under the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Perfect. So to review really quickly, he's horseback riding, and instead of the saddle, he's riding on a radish. And then he's going to get fired, but instead of being handed his termination slip, he's going to be handed a twister board, and he's going to be kissing under the mistletoe, except he's kissing under the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. All right, everyone, on 3, please say, "Hey, Will, get back in here." 1, 2, 3. Hey, Will, get back in here! Scabba!
Oh, what's that?
Hey!
Shabba! Whoa! Shabba!
Ba-ba-da.
Hey.
Ba-ba-da. 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 Ba-ba-da.
Scabba!
Ba-ba-da.
Shabba!
Ba-ba-da.
Shabba! Shabba! Fwa! Do! Ooh! Oh! Fwa! Oh! Shabba! Hey! Fwa! Shabba! Jabba. Oh, Jabba. Ah, Jabba. Oh, Jabba. Ha 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 ha.
Let's hear you guess it. What do you think you're doing?
So we're horseback riding.
Yeah.
Instead of saddles, they're turnips.
Oh!
So cool. I just say radishes.
How the heck am I supposed to win?
I mean, are they not the same things? Those are different.
Our turnips are different things. Yeah, they're different things. Let's eat vegetables, everybody! All right, second thing. Let's go. What do we got?
Shabba. Shabba.
Hunda bagari.
Hunda bagari.
Hunda bagari. You got it, man? What happened?
Jabba jabba. Ajaba. Papa Gibba. Oh, sha. Aja Papa. Sha. Happy boom!
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm getting fired.
Yeah! And then what's the twist?
My final paycheck.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Damn it! Termination slip.
Instead of that, I used Twister.
Yeah, all right.
Both of those felt not earned, but I'll take them.
All right, final round, everyone.
Good job. Is you better? Okay, Oh! Ooh la la. Oh! Oh! Shababa. Yeah, how is it?
Hey, it's Baba. It's Baba.
Hey, it's not cheap. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, Japan. Jump up.
All right, Will. Take us home. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm kissing on a mistletoe.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. And then take us home. What's the twist?
And the mistletoe is replaced by the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah! Like, subscribe, support us on Patreon, all that. Have a lovely night. We love you all. Mwah!